Oh, that's nasty.
And obviously I don't sleep with socks on. And one of my toenails might just graze a part of her body, and she freaks out.
She's
a healthy relationship we're in.
She's convinced that something's laying eggs on her now. Another ticket text is The Walking Dead ever needs a foot shot. They found their guy. Greg
Not that bad.
Greg at Ford, double fungus, LMAO. You guys crack me up. Seriously, guys. My mood brightens when you get in the car when you two are on the air.
Here's another one.
Very
That
nice
says, this show is seriously the equivalent of a wrestler's ear. Hashtag
cauliflower ear.
Yes. Seek a transplant ASAP, he says. I don't know. A toe transplant? What do those go for these days?
Toe transplant? Are you kidding me? I think that you're rotten to the core. They'd have to amputate the foot. I'm serious. Maybe your feet might need to be put down.
Yeah, but what does that say though? The one guy said I'm full of yeast.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm full of yeast, does that mean it's just popping out of my toes? So my whole body is full of yeast?
Yeah, it means that basically your foot is where the yeast problem begins.
I see.
And now it's slowly spreading over you like some kind of an infestation.
I'm a little disappointed in you.
What? Why?
Because I opened the door, and I haven't done this in a while. I opened the door for you to make up some BS, non-existent disease, and try to sell me that I had it. And more times than not, I'll fall for it. You've moved on.
I've matured. I'm dealing with
or you stopped caring. One of the two.
I'm dealing with the shock of actually seeing that in person.
You wanted to.
It was you described it to the point where now I needed to see it.
The depths that you'll go to get Twitter followers, it's really pathetic.
And I've gotten a lot today, that's for sure.
248-539-9797.
Oh
Coming
my God.
Up, we'll do it at 12:40.
You know what? This is part of I'm like Dan Rather standing out there in the middle of the hurricane so I can get the story. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take a picture of your feet. I'll put it on Twitter. You have to promise to retweet it. I'm E.T. Flint on Twitter. Make sure you follow me so you'll get this picture in just a second. 97.1 the ticket.
E.T. looking at my feet. Now he's seen my feet. I don't want to see his feet, but I do feel a little violated.
It's okay. You don't really necessarily need to see my feet because they're just feet.
Well, it's on Twitter right now. I'm going to go get a pedicure on Sunday. The wife and I are going on vacation on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Go to E.T. Flint or Rieger 1984, and you can see my awesome right foot, what I consider the worst of the two.
Yeah, that is. There's actual coloration. I don't know if the iPhone camera necessarily really showed how colorful your toenails are from the mold and fungus.
I believe it's fungus more than mold, okay?
Yeah.
I believe you can wash off mold. I think I get a little fungus. Now, I will tell you this. I do have a nail polish at home that is supposed to be antifungal, so maybe I'll start using that.
Here's a ticket text. Oh, my God. Your foot looks like it got ran over by a steamroller. Worst foot I've ever seen. I feel sick now.
You people wanted to see it.
Made it work.
There's another one, not as nasty as I thought it would be, but still a truly awful foot to have. Best of luck to the pedicurist.
I like I do like some of the things I'm getting on Twitter. By the way, it's E.T. Flint again. How about this from Joe? He says, "Yeah, Jeff, you might want to see a doctor, like now." Hawk,
come on, it's your foot.
Hawk, who is a fine member of the staff here, says yellow hammer toe, which is actually.
I do have a hammer toe. What does it mean that when one of my toes is like totally engulfed by my other toe?
I don't know what that means.
I think that's an issue.
It means sad. It means problems.
Here's another ticket text. Greg at Ford. Lay off the foo-foo drinks too, ladies. Next time you're at the bar and have a foo-foo drink in hand, you go back, you get a beer. Men acting like girls. It's shameful. Be ashamed, gentlemen.
I don't drink foo-foo drinks.
When you're on vacation. And I'm going to be in the Dominican next week.
I'm never on vacation.
On the frickin' beach?
Yeah.
How can you not drink foo-foo drink?
And Sally's Nails employee. Ticket text. Eric Stubby, the dude I work with, said they looked at his toe. They looked like they needed to amputate it. Another ticket text. Take that cornflake off of Jeff Rieger's pinky toe. That's Jim and Temperance. Here's another ticket text. Be shameful. Oh, here you go. Your feet might have the bubonic plague. I like that.
I'm not starting with that again.
A couple of more.
What doesn't mean, though, that my one nail never goes back to its right color. It's always black and blue. Always.
That should be a problem. Here, more people. Earl on Twitter says, "Wow, that's nasty. Get that checked out." Again, Jeff Rieger's feet on E.T. Flint or Rieger 1984.
Good, Tony, you're on the ticket video. to entertain, which I'm not sure I do, inform, which I know I don't.
Yeah.
So I figure, how else am I going to really make my calling in life? I figured it was radio.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. Since tweeting out that picture of my foot, at least 2 people have told me and ticket texted that they've used it as their profile pic on Twitter.
There you go. And that's really happening right now.
I mean, that is hot.
Oh, my God. Here's a ticket text. Hey, T, how much would you pay me to lick that toe? No, I don't think so. I broke college student. I don't have any money to give you. Here's a ticket text. Beer equals yeast feet. Nice job. I like it. Another ticket text. No, it starts in the GI tract. Get off sugars, grains, yeast foods, and do antifungal herbs internally and topical. Wow, you gotta really throw the book at it, according to this ticket text.
Listen, I have a little nail polish. It's this clear nail polish that you put on it, and it will make that toe look good.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. I just don't know. Maybe the pedicure people will know.
Jeff is getting
why that one nail just doesn't turn back to its proper color.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Yes, if you want to see Jeff's foot, if you want to see, he's getting a pedicure, and if you want to see what horror show is going to be presented to the ladies at the pedicure place, it's E.T. Flint. That's my Twitter, and that's also Rieger 1984.
Yeah, I just called my wife to tell her that I put a picture of her least favorite feature about me on Twitter.
Yeah.
She's not happy.
This is a real Cinemax moment for you, where you've gone and exposed something about yourself.
Well, I mean, listen, a lot of guys take pictures of their you-know-what and send it out. I took a toe pic.
This is your Anthony Weiner equivalent.
That's correct.
Yes.
This will not get me fired, though.
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
It's a foot.
248-539-9797. You want to hit on that? Is it okay for a dude to get a pedicure? Okay, if you missed the first hour, my wife asked me to get a pedicure. We're going on vacation on Tuesday, so I said, sure, what the hell, let's go.
Yeah.
I've always been a little self-conscious of my feet because they're disgusting.
Yeah, you're going down to it. You're going to have a nice vacation out in the Caribbean.
Well, who knows? I just found out I have an illness. So I decided to let E.T. look at my feet. My worst foot.
Yeah.
Take a picture, put it on Twitter at E.T. Flynn or Rieger 1984.
Yeah, you were describing it so much that I decided that maybe not only I need to see it, but we should put it out on Twitter too.
It's got mad response, and finally it's got some credible response. How about this one? Ahmad saying, I'm a second-year student in podiatry school. The 5th toe has a word I can't pronounce.
Onychomyosis?
It's a fungal infection. Then he says, not sure what the big toe is, picture isn't clear enough, which actually makes me very scared because it sounds like it could be something serious. So I did text him back and said, is it serious? And I'm waiting for a response with bated breath.
I have the prognosis for onychomyosis. Several studies with the newer drugs show cure rates that range from about 48% to 76%.
Yeah, those are good.
Cure rates. Fingernails.
What if I don't get cured?
Fingernails having the most favorable prognosis. Unfortunately, most people will have some residual nail changes and some discoloring. About 50% will experience nail reinfection. So you have a full-blown infection on your foot.
I'm good with that.
I just hope it doesn't get in your blood, because
there we go.
Then you got to lose your entire leg.
There we go.
What?
This is what you do.
What? No,
I'm
just saying, you don't like open infections on your skin, because that could actually turn toxic on your feet. Yeah.
Here's another one that says it's just a cosmetic issue.
No, it's again.
Oh no. Okay, good. This is him coming back. Good. Says it's just a cosmetic issue. You shouldn't be too freaked out. Oral antifungal should take care of it. Prescription only. See a podiatrist. Then he says, I get that big toe checked out, though.
Whoa.
I'm going to actually text him back right now and just saying, best guess scenario, what is the big toe problem?
So you actually have to take oral medication to fix what you've got going on. And he says the big toe is something he doesn't know what it is. It could be toxic. You have no idea. I mean, what if you go septic, Jeff? Then what happens?
It's been like this for a while.
But if you've gone septic, that means that it might be already getting towards your bloodstream, and then you're going to have to lose your whole leg.
What are you going to do? 248-539-9797 if you want to chime on in. Is it okay for a dude to get a pedicure? It's just typical. You know what's BS about this show and working with you? Let me just tell you, before we move on, to Ryan Rayburn coming back.
We're not talking about Ryan Rayburn, yes.
We'll get to Ryan Rayburn. He can wait. You know what's BS about working with you?
What?
I'm always the target. I haven't worked with you for a little bit. Been doing Tigers. You've been working with Leach and Holub.
Yeah.
And I come back for a couple days, and it's always the same old stupid routine. It's not. I throw out the topic. I put my life out there. I put my picture of my toe out there, and next thing you know, I'm dying.
It's not dying.
I have a fungus infection, and you get to laugh at it.
Well, no, I'm pointing out.
Oh, woe is me. You have the bad life. Screw you.
Well, I want to point out to you that, like, would you have even known? I mean, apparently, who knew that a podiatrist student even listens to the show? That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Thank you for
that's a valid point.
giving that prognosis. So now you know that you have a serious problem that needs to be checked up.
I don't think it's serious.
Hey, tell Jeremy at work, and the tournament is back on. No, I'm not thinking that Jeff actually is dying. I'm just saying that he might actually lose his limb, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that big of a deal. There's been so many big time sports writers that are
Blade Runner,
wheelchair bound.
It could be like Oscar Pistorius minus the killing the woman thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So you can have a Blade Runner. Hell, they got Blade Runner. I love this idea.
All right. 248-539-9797 if you want to chime on in.
That's a podiatrist telling you need to get it checked out.
Okay. So. Well, what else is a podiatrist going to say?
Well,
I did text him back. I'm waiting for his response. Hard to do the show. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up to you, too. In that case, the nail should come off. But again, can't really see. Okay, so again, I'm still scared. But here's my issue. I'm actually going to text him one more time. One more time back and says,
the nail should come off.
I'm just going to say, it's been that way for a while. Okay? Been that way for a while.
How long has it been that way?
Like a year. Oh. Nail has not fell off.
No, he's saying that it needs to come off.
Is that issue? Okay, we'll wait to see what he says. Then I'm going to say thank you for all the free medical advice.
So he's saying the nail should be your toenail should be pried off of your foot.
Should I do that at home or should I go to a doctor? Do you want to actually do that on Twitter too?
Oh my God! Who knew that we were going to find out that there was such horrible things wrong with your feet? Anyway, what was the worst revenge game in Detroit sports history? 248. And we're still talking about Jeff's feet. By the way, if you want to talk about biggest Detroit revenge game, feel free. 248-539-9797. Go ahead.
Yeah, in case you missed it, I'm having my first ever pedicure on Sunday because my wife wants me to. We're going on vacation, so she thought it'd be a good idea. She hates my feet.
Yeah.
So we took a picture of my foot, put it on Twitter, @ETFlint or @Rieger1984. You can check it out. And a second-year podiatry student has looked at it, which gives credibility to our show because who knows any med student of any kind is listening to us.
Yeah, it's podiatry nonetheless.
Exactly. Those sports doctors, we love you.
Very specific.
But I did say, because he said my toenail should fall off.
Yeah, it should come off, yeah.
Right, and then apparently it's just like dried blood under there. That's why it's black and blue.
Mm-hmm.
So then I told him it's been this way for a while, and he responds. You'll love this. Given that it's chronic, which sounds bad in itself.
Chronic isn't good. Chronic is good for one thing. It's not good in this instance.
Yeah, it's good if you're having chronic sex, right?
No, it's good if you... No, chronic sex would be bad. Yeah, I'd say that
means you're having a lot of sex. It's never-ending sex.
No, I imagine chronic... Chronic is really good if you're hanging out with Snoop Lion, but it's not really good in this instance.
Oh, you're talking about the weed. Chronic. Anyway, he says, given that it's chronic, I definitely have no idea what it is. Maybe I'll find out in 2 years when I graduate. Sorry. See a doctor, though. So there it is. Ooh. But there was one foot doctor that's already a foot doctor that has texted in.
You hope it's a foot doctor.
And he says, I'm a foot doctor. I think you look fine. So there you go. Here's another one that says, Jeff, just wear your mandals and the Mexican drug cartel will not kidnap you because your feet are so jacked up. Damn, dude. Mike in Madison Heights.
I love this one, Jeff. No big deal. At least you have toes. That's from Tom Dempsey.
See, that's just insensitive.
Wow.
Very much so.
Well, you know, he did okay with his lack of toes.
That's a good point.
He was very good at what he did.
Held the record for a while there.
Here's a ticket text from Heisenberg. It's got to be Titus Young. He's doing